It's time for a Cuse Countdown Webisode. Caleb Nice, Hudson Ridley, and Ryan Bridges. Syracuse women's lacrosse coming off the heels of a heartbreaking overtime loss to Stony Brook on Tuesday. Now a bit of an easier opponent in unranked Virginia Tech. So Hudson, I'll come to you first. Syracuse still a perfect 2-0 in ACC play. How did the Orange stay batting 1,000 and bounce back after a tough loss?
Well, they need to play with a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder. This Virginia Tech team is not the same team you saw in Stony Brook just a game ago, where they have that top 20 ranking. This is a bit more of a breeze through game. Virginia Tech has only played one really tough opponent this season, and number 2, James Madison. And Ryan, they got curb stomped. That was a 17-5 loss. Their offense doesn't show up in big spots, and their defense, again, doesn't show up in big spots. So I feel like this is a breeze-through, get-right game more than anything, Ryan.
Well, if they do what you say, then they won't let the game hang in the balance. But that's the key for this Orange team. They can't let the game hang in the balance. You saw them go to overtime against Maryland. Against Stony Brook, they also lose in overtime. When they get down to those pressure situations, they don't really pull through. If they get to those games where they're up about 7-6 goals, then they'll be okay. They got to create that cushion for themselves.
If they put themselves in cruise control, then the rest of it gets completely easier.
Yeah, you don't want to play in those close games, especially on the road. So Ryan, give me the prediction. Down in Blacksburg, do you have the Orange or the Hokies coming out on top?
Well, I said that they can't get into a sticky situation, and I don't think they will, Hudson. I've got Syracuse 17-10 in this one. They've got such great attackers, and like you said, Virginia Tech has struggled throughout this entire season. Syracuse's offense will propel them to a win. I'm
of a similar mindset where Syracuse's offense propels them to a win. I don't think the defense necessarily steps up in a massive way. I have Syracuse winning 15-8 in this game. I think a couple of goals get past Delaney Schweitzer a little bit more than should, but I think still a solid performance from Syracuse.
Yeah, in Tech's last 10 regular season games against ranked opponents, they're 1-9. I have Syracuse winning 14-8 in this one too. That's all the time we have for this Cuse Countdown webisode. Syracuse and Virginia Tech in Blacksburg on Saturday. Thanks so much for tuning in.